I wish you were my enemy, Nick Kroll. Because
it's not too late.
Well, listen to me. Hear me out on this. I was thinking about this on the way over. You've got such a great last name for an enemy.
Kroll.
Yeah, because if you were always if you were my nemesis and you were constantly doing things to me, getting me, I could go, Kroll.
I mean,
isn't that a great last name?
If you want, I can live across the street from old Mrs. Conan in a house,
and then I can peer out and go, Kroll.
Yeah, I'm just like a Jimmy Goldstein-esque character throwing massive parties, like weird, loud, DJ'd parties. I'm wearing like rhinestone cowboy outfits.
That's what you would do.
It is truly. I saw him. I went to a Lakers game last night and saw. Do you guys know James Goldstein? He's one of the great looking men in the world. He's the guy at every basketball game who's wearing like a rhinestone cowboy.
I've seen him. I didn't know that was his name.
Yes, and he owns that crazy house, that super mid-century like lair. That's in, I don't know. The
Lautner house in Big Lebowski?
Yes, that's his house. Yeah. He owns that house.
And what is his claim to fame other than having the coolest clothes?
He goes to like every basketball game, and they all know him and like him, and he flies everywhere. He's at almost every game everywhere. Wow. Next time you're watching a basketball game, you'll see Jimmy Goldstein.
It'd be great if he had no money.
Yes. It's
none, and he was constantly scamming the money to get just in the door and to buy a few more rivets for his pants.
Well, that's why I want to be your old Mrs. Conan's nemesis, Kroll, who lives in what's lavish, massive, loud parties, but he's always coming by to borrow money from you.
Conan the Barbarian used to yell about, who is it? There was a wit. Crom.
But there's a movie called Kroll.
This Kroll, K-R-U-L-L.
Right, but Conan the Barbarian goes, Crom!
Yeah.
And, Kroll feels to me like that would work for me. Kroll.
I want to make sure it works for you, first off.
Well, your concern should be.
Yeah, I mean, here we are.
You know,
you need a friend.
Apparently, yes. If you think you think my closest friend is Marty Short, and that you can go online and watch him destroy me in a supercut.
Yeah, would you ever do a follow-up podcast as Conan O'Brien Needs an Enemy, and it's just me? It's you every time.
Yeah, it's me every time. It's you every time, and we're just. You'd be down with that,
That's
right, Gourley?
That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea.
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I am available. I am unfailingly
available.
The whole
episode, you just tear into him.
Yeah, but also reasons. Yeah, and reasons why you do think you'd make a great enemy, and just your long-standing hatred for me, and just all kinds of things you intend to do to me to take me down.
How would Kroll open that little script for the intro of this show?
Hi, my name is Nick Kroll, and I feel great about being Conan O'Brien's enemy. Here's why. Over the next 46 podcasts in the next year, you will hear how I arrived at this moment. The mystery survolving the enemies that I have inside of Conan's universe.